What's up, all you legends? Welcome back to part 2 of our Pokemon Blaze Black to Redux walkthrough. In the previous video, we battled our rival, and we met these people on Floccesy farm, and they said their Herdier is missing, so we agreed to help them, and we're gonna go and try and find their missing Pokemon. The woman we just spoke to with the Ordino says she has an egg for us. I don't have space in my party, but if you do want to get an egg, go back and deposit some of your Pokemon and go pick it up. I believe the Pokemon in the egg is a mana, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do think it's that like pinky purple mana Pokemon. Quite an interesting one. And we just picked up a Quick Claw and encountered a Psyduck, which is one of my favorite water-type Pokemon. It's just so goofy. I do want to try and catch it, and we do need to try train up some of my Pokemon. Right now, we do have a whole complete team of 6 Pokemon, but I am still wanting to catch as many Pokemon as we can, so hopefully we start coming across some cool ones. And this game does have shiny Pokemon as well. We haven't come across a shiny, but I hope that we will encounter one soon. I can't wait to add a shiny Pokemon to our team. And also, I'm very excited to reach the next city. We haven't challenged a gym leader yet, and I am curious who the first gym leader is that we're gonna battle. And booyah, we just caught Psyduck, so our team is steadily growing. And also, this game is a lot more difficult than the normal Pokemon Black games. The difficulty has been enhanced, which makes it a lot more challenging. If you ever did play Pokemon Black or Pokemon Black 2, this is basically just an upgraded, better version of the game. There's more Pokemon, additional storyline. They've added a lot of things to make things better to play with. Quality of life, playing experience is improved. And here Blue's told us that he thinks Herdier has gone this way, so we're going to go and explore up north. And he says the ranch is really big. It is really big. There's a couple areas here. And he gave us experience share, which we really needed. So now we can at least give one of our Pokemon in our team experience share to hold, and it will get experience after each battle, even though it's not battling itself. I wish they had an experience share for all of our Pokemon, but I'll take what we can get. And as you can see, I'm gonna equip some items now. I've given Quick Claw to Mareep, and I'm gonna give experience share to Ponyta. I think the Ponyta is probably one of my strongest Pokemon at the moment. It has quite high speed and special attack. And now we got a couple trainers we're gonna battle through. We're gonna see if we can encounter any cool Pokemon in these areas and try find where the farmer's missing Herdier is. Hopefully we can help them get their Pokemon back. Some of these battles are quite tough, but it's great training. And we just picked up a binding band. I'm not 100% sure what that item is. Let's have a quick look. Increases the power of binding moves. Okay, that's cool. I haven't seen that item before, I don't think. And Blue's following along. He said, did you hear that? We heard like a sound from Herdier, so he must be close. And we just picked up a TM infestation, and it looks like we found Herdier here. He's with some strange guy. And Herdier is not too happy. And this guy says that some kid just jumped out and cornered him. Hey, we didn't come and corner you. And he asks if we've heard of Team Plasma. Yeah, I've heard of Team Plasma. You're the bad guys in this game. And they said they're not a fan of the false prophet N. So N is one of the good characters in the game. And he gives us a TM and runs away, which is quite strange. I thought we would have to battle him at least, but he just ran away. He said he needed to escape, but we did get the Herdier back, which is good news. We can give Herdier back to the farmer. But yeah, that was very strange. I was expecting at least to have a good battle against the Team Plasma member. Okay, so the farmer says, let's go back home to the farm. Looks like we have completed the first little side mission. We can hop over the ledge and we're back in the farm. Okay, the owner of the farm is really grateful that we helped him. But now I suppose we've got to go back to the city that we were in before. So we're gonna do a little backtrack here, hop over the ledges, which speeds things up, and we're back in Floccesy town. And before we went and helped the man with his missing Herdier, we were supposed to come do some training. So maybe we can continue now and do our Pokemon training. And yes, it looks like we're ready, so we just got to go into this house. And there's an item hiding at the back, a muscle band. It's a cool hold item. It looks like this is Alder's battle training house. So I think we're going to take on these two trainers here that Alder has been training with. And the first one we're taking on is this boy. So this should be quite fun. We can try level up some of our Pokemon. And School Kid Seymour has 3 Pokemon. His first Pokemon he has sent out is a level 10 Pansear. So his Pokemon are pretty high level. Pretty similar to the Pokemon in my team. But unfortunately, I didn't heal my Pokemon before coming here, so my Mareep had low health. And it got knocked out. But now we're going to send out Oshawott. It should have a type advantage. We're going to hit it with Water Gun. Hopefully 2 Water Guns and we'll knock it out. Pansear hits us with a fire attack, but it's not very effective. And in this game, type advantages plays a big role. If you have a type advantage in a battle, it's going to make things way easier. And the school kids sent out Tepig level 10. So it looks like this guy's got some strong fire Pokemon. I don't know if all of his Pokemon are fire types. But we're going to keep Oshawott in for now, as he does have the type advantage. We knocked out Tepig. Got a bit of experience, leveled up to level 12. And our Ponyta is also getting experience now thanks to our experience share item. And the final Pokemon he sent out is a level 10 Torchic. So this guy has a crazy team actually. He has 2 starter fire-type Pokemon. When his whole team evolves, he's gonna be a beast of a trainer. But we knock him out, knocked his 3 Pokemon out, we got a bit of money, some awesome experience. And now we're gonna take on the girl. So I wonder if all her Pokemon are a specific type as well. Let's have a look. School Kid Cassie. And her first Pokemon is Pensage, a grass type. So maybe this trainer has all grass type Pokemon. And luckily our Pokemon got healed by Alder, so my Mareep is back in action. Mareep's electric attacks aren't so effective against grass types. But we still got our Swift attack, which is pretty strong. Hopefully, my Mareep can knock it out before we get taken out. I was thinking of keeping Mareep in my team till the end and using Ampharos. It is an underrated Pokemon, I feel. And it's really strong. But I'm not 100% sure. It's either between Ampharos or try catch a Magnemite or something for an electric type. Usually I go with Electabuzz and Electivire, but I want to try something different for the electric type. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Should I keep Mareep? Should I try catch a Magnemite? Or even, what other electric types are there that we could use? Maybe like a Chinchou, what's an electric type? Or Toxel, electric poison. I'm not 100% sure. Let me know. Leave me some recommendations in the comments. Which Pokemon should I add to my team this playthrough? And the next Pokemon our opponent sent out is a level 10 Snivy, which is grass type. So it does look like her team is all grass type Pokemon. And I've decided to send out Ladybird, our bug type, because it's effective against grass types. Hopefully Ladybird can do some serious damage or knock it out. I think I do have 2 or 3 bug types in my team, so this trainer doesn't stand a chance. It did knock out my Ladybird, unfortunately, but now I'm going to send out Lotad, which is grass and water type. And I think it's a really cool typing, grass and water. It's quite a strong combination. I might keep Lotad in our team just until it evolves, but I don't think I'm going to keep it till the end. And I'm still on the fence about Oshawott as well. I might keep it in our team. I'm not sure. We'll have to see which Pokemon we come across. I would like to have a Squirtle and Blastoise in my team. That's probably my favorite water starter Pokemon. So we'll see if there's any way we can try catch a Squirtle down the line. And some of our Pokemon have leveled up, which is great. And the final Pokemon we're battling against is a Treecko. So we're going to send out Ponyta now to get some action. Ponyta's fire attack should make quick work of Treecko. Super effective, I think 2 hits, and we've got this one done. So this was a fun little training session. My Pokemon did level up a bit. But we still got a ton of work to do, that's for sure. Okay, so that's our training done. That was a lot of fun, Alder. But now, what are we supposed to do next in the game? Where do we find the first gym leader? Okay, and Alder's telling us about type advantages and how important it is. So if you're not 100% sure of the different types and type advantages, you might want to quickly look through that. Go and Google Pokemon type advantages or weaknesses. That will definitely help you a ton in this game. And as we exit the trainer house, it looks like there's one of these professor's aides. And he gave us a medal box, which is quite interesting. So I think this is kind of like our side quest mission. We'll get a whole bunch of medals for every side quest we complete, like catching a bunch of Pokemon, or exploring a new area, or battling 10 times. There's a whole bunch of different medals for different side quests that we do in the game. So that's pretty cool. I'll try and complete as much of them as we can. I'm sure there's some awesome items for us to get as a reward. And Alder told us that the first gym leader is back in Aspertia City. So we got to go all the way back to our city that we started from. And he said the gym leader's back there. So we're going to quickly heal up our Pokemon. And we'll make the journey back to Aspertia City. We can try get some training in along the way. And maybe encounter a few more cool Pokemon. I am going to do a whole bunch of training off camera as well. It's going to take a while. I'm going to do a bit of grinding, see what other Pokemon we can find. And here I'm just looking at our medal box. Here are all the different little missions that they tell us are open for us to try and complete. So you can also take the time to try and complete some of the missions now while you're training. But yeah, I do recommend doing a bit of off-camera training. You've got to level up your Pokemon before each gym leader. And I'm sure there's a ton of Pokemon that I haven't yet encountered. I do believe there is a Bagon in the area near Floccesy Ranch, which would be a cool Pokemon to catch, but there's probably other rare Pokemon to encounter too. So I'm gonna battle around and see what we can find and train up our team. And the middleman said once we have gotten 50 medals, we'll get a reward, so I'm very curious to see what that might be. And before we leave, Alder hops down from the mountain again. And he says he forgot to tell us something. We got some orange berries, so those are cool berries that we can give our Pokemon to hold, and they will heal 10 HP, I believe, in battle, which can help a lot against a gym leader in a gym leader battle. So let's see if we can go and find out who the first gym leader is and what type Pokemon they use. I'm super interested. Luckily, Aspertia City is quite close. It's not too far of a backtrack, and we're already here. So in the next video, we're going to take on our first gym leader, which I can't wait for. It's going to be super exciting. We've just reached the gym over here, so we're going to see if we can get some information. And it's Sharon. I believe he is a normal type gym leader, so I can't wait. Stay tuned for that, guys. Thanks for watching.